Hey guys, today we are going to be drawing a German Panzer. Now let's get started. First, what you want to do is you want to take your ruler, if you have one, and make a straight. Now what? We're going to do the cool one. So first what you want to do is you want to make a straight line right there. Go over by that. Go down like that. And make two rectangles. You might need an eraser if you aren't that good at drawing, which some of you might be because you clicked on this video, but now what you want to do is you want to create lines, like probably around it. If you measured half a centimeter, like in between half a centimeter, if you can see that, like right here. And then what you want to do is you want to go, you want to make lines in both of these tracks. Like I said, we are going to be coloring this one. Now what you want to do is, like I said, if you have a ruler at home, just make a straight line from both tracks right there. And then what you want to do is you're going to want to draw a line at the very top connecting to both tracks. This one's just going to go to the sides right there, if you can see it, and make one on top that goes like this. Now what you want to do is you want to make a line straight in the middle of those two. And that's going to be like kind of like how the Germans had that weird design on their Panzers. Now what you want to do is you want to make a cross, but make L's on each side. Do not connect the L's or ruin the German symbol. Right there, and then what you want to do is you want to make smaller L's on those L's that line up. See? Now that's your German symbol. Now make two small rectangles near your tracks on each side and put a line through them. Those are going to be like your tow cables. Now what you want to do is you want to take, like right here, like not even, if you can see that correctly, you want to take this line right here and make it just that far going diagonally up. Like that. And you want to do it on both sides. And then you want to connect them with your ruler if you have one. And there you go. You have the main body of your Panzer or however you want to draw this. I'm just sticking in some parts out. Now we're going to add some stuff that they had on there. First, add your lights. Make a rectangle and then a circle on top of them. Put those exactly in the middle of all your tracks when you're done making them. And then what you want to do is you want to put a line on one of the sides, like a squiggly line, going from one of the sides down to the tank. Now another thing they had was this is just a little extra detail. They had a little box that they would open up and look through. See it? Just draw like two little humps and then a circle on top of them and color that in. And you've got like a little guy. Now what you want to do is go in the middle of this top right here, make some lines, and then what you want to do is you want to make lines that go out from those lines. And first on the back you want to go diagonally up and then make a decent sized box. Like that. Diagonally up, box, and then another one. Small. And then what you want to do is you want to go like this. You just want to make a line across. Take your ruler and do that so you don't mess it up. Now what you want to do is you want to go diagonally up for your turret. Then make one line that's just straight and then go back up to this top part. And now you're kind of done with the body structure of your turret up here. Now what you want to do is you want to kind of color this in with like your pencil a little bit. Now, if you can see this, take right here next to your turret, make a little box and put a line coming straight up. That's going to be their antenna that they use. Now what you want to do is you want to make like a pretty decent sized rectangle coming up out of there. Put a line through it and then put a half a circle on top. Now that's where they got out of the tank. Now put like just the two lines of a box and make a long line across. That's where they would look through it. Now one last detail that's really good for this is taking a decent sized line, going like that, going diagonally and then going straight up. And that's where they would mantle their turrets on top of their tank. Now this part, the hardest part of all, your gun. Now what you want to do is you want to draw a decently sized and long rectangle across. And then make another in the middle, kind of like this, but instead make two smaller lines and connect them. Now what you want to do is take your ruler and make a decent size, like probably around just rectangle. And then what you want to do is you want to draw a smaller barrel or smaller rectangle going long out from it. And then what you want to do is you want to put a line on the end. And there you go. There's your gun done. Now what you want to do is we're going to add the armor to this tank. So what you want to do is you want to add two long lines on this side and then put kind of like half of these shapes that we're making onto them. And then make a rectangle going straight down from that line. Like that. Go down. Come back up. There you go. Now we're going to add the armor for the top part. So now what you want to do is just draw some lines right here that would hold the armor. Take your ruler and draw a decent sized rectangle going through here. Like that. And then what you want to do is draw like some numbers or the German symbol. Since we've already got the German symbol down here, I'm just going to write 45 on the side. And if you want to, you can bolden it by going over it a whole bunch with your pencil. Now, there you go. You're done with your tank. Now, I'll make a second part to this coloring it, but till then, this is all you got. Peace out, subscribe, and good night.